Hi everyone, welcome back to Prakasham Tutorials. In this video, I am going to discuss about syndrome decoding for block codes. And what is syndrome decoding in linear block codes? The decoding of linear block codes is done by using a special technique called syndrome decoding, which reduces the memory requirement of the decoding to a great extent. There are two important functions of the decoder, that are error detection in the received code word and error correction. So these two are the important functions of the decoder. And the practical assumption, the practical case is capital X is the transmitted code word and capital Y is the received code word. Then if the transmitted code word X is equal to the received code word, that is X is equal to Y, no errors in the received signal. And if X not equal to Y, X not equal to Y means the transmitted code word is not equal to the received code word, then some errors are present. And that is the practical case, practical assumption. And detection of error. And what is the error detection? For an n comma k linear block code, there exists a parity check matrix, capital H. The parity check matrix of size is n minus k by n, and it is given by, the parity check matrix is given by or defined as capital H is equal P transpose colon I suffix n minus k, and this H matrix order, parity check matrix order is n minus k by n, where P transpose is the transpose matrix of matrix P and I suffix n minus k is the identity matrix. The transpose of the parity check matrix is given by or defined as H transpose, and this is the matrix H parity check matrix. Next, transpose of the parity check matrix. How to calculate the transpose of the matrix? The transpose of the matrix is determined as rows to columns and columns to rows, interchanging rows to columns and columns to rows. So this is the transpose of the parity check matrix, where P is the coefficient of the matrix. The transpose of the parity check matrix exhibits a very important property. So that important property is XH transpose is equal to 0, comma 0, comma 0, comma and so on 0. So this is the one of the important property of the transpose of parity check matrix exhibits. This property means that product of any code vector, capital X is the code vector, the product of any code vector, that is the transmitted code vector, any code vector, and the transpose of the parity check matrix will always be 0. Next, we shall use this property for the detection of errors in the received code word as, okay, at the receiver we have, and that is the in transmitter side. At the receiver side we have y into h transpose is equal to 0, comma 0, comma 0 and so on 0. Then y is equal to x, that is there is no error. If there is no error, y h transpose is equal to 0 at the receiver side. But if y not equal to x, y not equal to x means errors exists in the received code word. So that means YH transpose is not equal to 0, comma 0, comma 0 and so on 0. So that is the detection of errors or error detection. And next, syndrome and its use for error detection. Syndrome and its use for error detection. And what is a syndrome? The syndrome is defined as the non-zero output of the product YH transpose. Thus, non-zero syndrome represents the presence of errors in the received code word. The syndrome is represented by capital S. The syndrome is represented by or denoted by capital S, and it is defined as mathematically the syndrome capital S is equal to Y into H transpose. Capital S is the syndrome and Y is the received code word, and H transpose is the transpose of the parity check matrix. So which is equal to the syndrome matrix order is 1 by n minus k, and the received code word matrix order is 1 by n. H transpose order is n by n minus k. So this equation is represented in the matrix notation. This is the form. So now here, then all zero elements of the syndrome represents that there is no error, and non-zero value of an element in syndrome represents the presence of error. But sometimes, even if all the syndrome elements have zero value, the error exists. So this is shown in this figure. So S is equal to 0. So when S is equal to 0, Y is equal to X. Received code vector is equal to transmitted code vector. That means there is no error in the received signal. And Y not equal to X. And Y not equal to X mean, but Y is some other valid code word other than X. So this is the two different possibilities for syndrome S is equal to 0. Next, we are going to discuss about error vector. And what is the error vector? So for then n bit transmitted and the received code vectors x and y, capital X and capital Y are the n bit transmitted code word and n bit received code word. So let us define an n bit error vector such that its non-zero elements represents the location of the errors in the received code vector. So that can be represented in this figure. So now here in this figure, this is the transmitted code vector x 0 0 1 1 1 1 0, and this is the received code vector y 1 0 0 1 0 1 0, and this is the error vector, and this is the figure of the non-zero elements of error vector represents the location of errors in the received code vector. And how to find out the error vector E? So we know that the elements in the code vector y, can be obtained. The elements in the code vector y can be determined by using the modulo 2 addition. So that is the received code vector y is equal transmitted code vector exclusive or error vector y is equal to exclusive or. So we know that the truth table of modulo 2 addition or exclusive or gate, if any one of the input is high, the resultant output is high. If both the inputs are high or low, the resultant output value is 0. And this is the truth table of modulo 2 addition or exclusive or gate. So using this truth table, X exclusive or E, X is the n bit transmitted code vector and E is the error vector. So find out the received code vector. Okay, received code vector 0 exclusive or 1 1, 0 exclusive or 0 0, 1 exclusive or 1 0, 1 exclusive or 0 1, 1 exclusive or 1 0, 1 exclusive or 0 1, 0 exclusive or 0 is 0. So using modulo 2 addition truth table. Okay, from the above figure, okay, this is already explained from the tab figure. So the received code vector y is equal 1 0 0 1 0 1 0. So now here in this figure, here the n circle symbols indicates the n circle symbols, And what is the definition of the error vector? According to the definition of the error vector, non-zero elements. And what are the non-zero elements in the received code word? Non-zero elements in the error vector 1, 1, 1. These are the non-zero elements. That are the encircled values are the non-zero elements. Non-zero elements represents the location of the errors in the received code word. So these are the non-zero elements in the received code word, and this is the error, this is the error, and this is the error in the received code word. And, and next we are going to discuss about relation between syndrome and error vector. The syndrome is defined as S is equal to Y into H transpose, where Y is the received code vector and H transpose is the transpose of the parity check matrix. We know that the received code vector Y is equal X exclusive RE, and substitute that Y value into this equation, which is equal to X exclusive RE into H transpose. Multiplying H transpose within the bracket term, we get X H transpose exclusive RE H transpose. But X H transpose value is always 0, and substitute X transpose is equal to 0 in this equation, we get the syndrome S is equal to E into H transpose. This is the relation between the syndrome capital S and the error vector E. And this is the concept of syndrome decoding for block codes.